Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a diehard fan of the bold and the beautiful like I am, then you're in for a treat today. We're diving deep into the spoilers for the week of March 2nd through 6th. And let me tell you, it's packed with drama, romance, twists, and those classic Forrester family fireworks that keep us coming back for more. I've got the inside scoop from reliable sources, and I'm going to break it all down for you in this super detailed video. Grab your popcorn, settle in, because this is going to be a long one. We're aiming for that epic, in-depth analysis that you all love. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future B&B breakdowns. Let's jump right in. First off, let's talk about Steffy Forrester Finnegan, played by the incredible Jacqueline MacInnes Wood. Steffy's no stranger to shocks on this show, but this week's spoiler reveals she's in for a real shocker that's going to leave her absolutely enraged. Now, what could that be? From what we've gathered, it ties into some major family and business drama. Steffy's always been the fierce protector of the Forrester legacy, right? She's got that bold personality, hence the show's name, and when something threatens her world, she doesn't hold back. Imagine her finding out about something that hits close to home, maybe involving her family or the company. We'll circle back to the specifics later, but trust me, her reaction is going to be explosive. Jacqueline MacInnes Wood nails these scenes every time. Her portrayal of Steffy's intensity is what makes these moments so captivating. Moving on to the younger crowd, we've got Will Spencer, portrayed by Crew Morrow, and Melissa Dillon, played by Sydney Bullock. These two have been building some serious chemistry, and the spoilers hint that they might finally surrender to their spark this week. Picture this. Will's dealing with some emotional turmoil, more on that in a sec, and Dylan steps in to console him. That comfort could easily escalate into a kiss, or who knows, maybe even more. The showrunners at B&B love to push boundaries with the younger characters, so depending on how far they want to take it, we could see them heading to the bedroom. It's all about that forbidden or unexpected romance that soaps do so well. Crew Morrow's brings a fresh energy to Will, making him relatable as the young guy navigating love and family pressures, while Sydney Bullock's Dylan adds that layer of intrigue and support. Now, let's backtrack a bit to what sets off Will's strong emotions. After Will spies Electra Forrester, that's Linnea Grace in the role, sharing a kiss with R.J. Forrester, played by Brian Nicoletti, he's going to be hit with a wave of feelings. Jealousy, heartbreak, confusion? All of the above, probably. Electra and R.J. have their own storyline bubbling up, and this kiss could be the catalyst for bigger things. Will's reaction is key here because it ties into the larger web of relationships among the younger set. Spying on a kiss like that? It's classic soap opera eavesdropping gone wrong. Crew Morrow's performance in these emotional scenes is going to be worth watching. He's got that brooding intensity that fits perfectly. Dylan consoling Will is where things get interesting. As she offers a shoulder to cry on, that spark they've been hinting at could ignite. A kiss between them would be a natural progression, right? And if the writers decide to amp it up, taking it to the bedroom adds that steamy element B&B fans crave. But remember, soaps are all about timing and consequences, so this might not be a one-off. It could lead to ongoing drama. Sydney Bullock and Crew Morrow have great on-screen chemistry, so I'm excited to see how this plays out. Regardless of how far Will and Dylan go, the real puppet master behind this chain reaction is Ivy Forrester, brought to life by Ashley Brewer. Ivy's been stirring the pot with the younger characters, and her manipulative moves are at the heart of this drama. She's responsible for swiping letters, planting necklaces, and orchestrating setups that push people together or apart. It's like she's playing chess with everyone's emotions. Ashley Brewer's Ivy is that perfect villainess, charming on the surface but sneaky underneath. This week's events are a direct result of her meddling, and it's going to create ripples that affect everyone. Enter Daphne Rose, played by Marielle Hilaire. Daphne's facing a big decision this week, and it all stems from what she witnessed. She spotted Ivy putting Electra's letter in her purse, even if she didn't fully grasp the significance at the time. Now, as Daphne pieces the clues together, Ivy's going to pressure her to keep quiet. That's the crux of her dilemma. Does she listen to Ivy and keep the secret, or does she spill the beans? Muriel Hilaire brings depth to Daphne, making her more than just a side character. Her choices could change everything. If Daphne decides to keep her mouth shut, that silence could pave the way for love to bloom in unexpected places. Think about it. RJ and Electra might get closer without interference, and Will and Dylan could solidify their connection. It sets up a delayed explosion, the truth coming out down the road, forcing Electra and Will to question if they still belong together. Soaps thrive on these what-if scenarios, where secrets fester and then erupt. It's brilliant storytelling that keeps viewers hooked week after week. If Daphne refuses to stay quiet, Ivy's manipulative moves could come to light quickly. That would be a game changer. Imagine Electra, desperate to make things right with Will, running to the beach house only to find him in a passionate moment with Dylan. Boom! Instant heartbreak and the end of Electra and Will's romance. Linnea Grace's Electra would deliver that shock and betrayal scene perfectly, with tears and confrontation. It's an option the writers might go for if they want immediate drama rather than a slow burn. Whatever path the story takes, Ivy's going to have to pay the price for her schemes. Swiping the letter, planting Will's necklace, sending RJ to comfort Electra, and who knows what other sneaky strategies she's pulled. The question is timing. Does she pay now with everything blowing up this week, or later when the fallout is even bigger? Ashley Brewer's Ivy is due for some comeuppance, and fans are probably rooting for it after all her interference. Shifting gears back to Steffy, the infuriating news she discovers is about Eric Forrester's designer gig at Logan. Eric, played by the legendary John McCook, has been working there, and Steffy will no doubt side with Ridge, Torsten K in the role, that Eric belongs back at Forrester Creations. It's a family loyalty thing, but also business rivalry. Steffy's explosion is going to be aimed at multiple targets, including Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, and Katie Spencer, Heather Tom, for putting Eric in a stressful situation. They know Eric's health history, so this feels reckless to her. Even Liam, Scott Clifton's character, might catch some backlash for hiding the mystery designer's identity, even if it was brief. Liam's always in the middle of things, trying to play peacemaker but often making it worse. This could strain relationships further. Jacqueline McInnes Wood's Steffy is going to light up the screen with her rage. Those scenes are always must-watch. Next up, Bill and Katie have to figure out the future of Logan after Eric's departure. Do they shut down the fashion house or fight back by claiming ownership of Eric's designs under his contract? Don Diamond's Bill is the ultimate businessman, so he'll probably push for the aggressive route, while Heather Tom's Katie might want a more diplomatic approach. This could lead to legal battles, which B&B does so well, mixing courtroom drama with personal stakes. Finally, the spoilers might circle back to Deacon Sharp, Sheen Kanan, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. These two are still pining for each other, even if they're trying to hide it. How long until they cave to the temptation? Sean Kanan's Deacon has that bad boy charm, and Rebecca Budig's Taylor brings elegance and vulnerability. Their chemistry is undeniable, so a reunion feels inevitable. Will it happen this week? The spoilers tease it, so fingers crossed for some steamy scenes. Okay, that's the high-level overview, but let's dive deeper. I want to expand on each storyline because there's so much to unpack. Starting with Steffy's shocker. Why is this such a big deal? Steffy's character arc has been about reclaiming her power after various heartbreaks and business setbacks. Finding out about Eric at Logan feels like a betrayal on multiple levels. Eric is the patriarch, the heart of Forrester Creations. John McCook's portrayal of Eric has made him iconic, a symbol of legacy. For him to design for the competition, even if it's temporary, it's like a slap in the face to the family business. Ridge's agreement with Steffi adds father-daughter dynamics. Torsten K's Ridge is protective, but also has his own history of jumping between companies and women. This could highlight hypocrisy or growth, depending on how it's written. Steffi's rage towards Bill and Katie is personal. Bill's her ex-father-in-law, and Katie's family. Don Diamond and Heather Tom are pros at these confrontations, delivering lines with intensity. Liam's involvement, hiding the identity, might seem minor, but in soaps, small secrets snowball. Scott Clifton's Liam is the eternal waffler, so backlash could push him towards one side or the other in the ongoing Spencer-Forrester feuds. Now, for the younger set, let's analyze Ivy's role more. Ashley Brewer's return as Ivy has been a highlight, bringing back that Australian flair and scheming nature. Swiping Electra's letter? What was in it? Probably something confessing feelings or revealing.